In this video, we're going to replace the tailgate on this F-150. So we're going to open the tailgate. And to start swapping everything over to the new tailgate, we're going to start by removing this panel here. Start removing this panel with a T30 bit. So to get access to the lock mechanism, remove this panel, set it aside. So the first thing you have access to is this plastic trim piece on the top of the tailgate. Now that these screws are out, just grab the panel and pull straight back. There may be some adhesive or some clips. You'll feel them release. And just set that aside. So we're going to remove the latches with a T45 bit. Now with this last cable bolt, you want to make sure you retain the washer and the clips in the order that they're in. Just set that aside. Now the latch is free. You can move on to the other side. So with the passenger side, because there is tension on this cable, you don't want to undo the bolt first. Tailgate will drop. Pull the tailgate up slightly. Pry that clip out. Push this cable up and over the pin. Now the tailgate's free. You want to lightly rest the tailgate on the bumper. Here on the passenger side, we're going to remove these two bolts with the T45. Now on these cable bolts, just remember, the cable is free, hanging, and when you back the bolt out, make sure you retain the washer, the clip, and the bolt in the same order, and set that aside. So now we're going to remove the back side of the handle itself, when it's attached through these rods to the latches. There are two 10mm bolts. We're going to undo now. Now because of the way the tailgate is sitting face down, you don't want to take that last bolt all the way off, for the chance that something might fall down. So the last step, one of the last steps, is we're going to take off this green clip, which attaches to the driver's side latch. That allows us to pull this rod straight up and out. Now your driver's side latch is free. There is a clip right here. Squeeze that, push in. So I'm using a pick to squeeze the clip that's holding the latch rod in. Work your latch out. So with the hook tool, find this green clip that's holding the latch rod in place. Pop it up and pull your rod straight up. It's free from the handle. Now there's one other clip holding the latch rod in place. I'm going to use a pick tool or hook tool. Squeeze that clip and push it in. Now your latch is free to remove. So once you've got both latches out, you can continue and take out your 10 mil bolt all the way, your last one. Put one hand on the handle on the back side. Don't let it fall out. Remove this top mechanism. And your handle should rotate and fall right out the front. So in transferring your pieces to your new tailgate, there is one piece left, and it's the plastic bushing inside this hinge. So again, to take that out, rotate your tailgate up, grab the passenger side and pull up. You'll find the spot where it releases. Set that down. Grab the driver's side and pull towards the passenger side. And you're fully released. So here's the plastic bushing in the passenger side tailgate hinge pocket. You can grab a flathead screwdriver or a panel tool and pry it up. There's a clip in there on the bottom of it and a little paper washer. So we're going to reinstall this passenger side tailgate hinge bushing. Clip in here. You want to make sure you squeeze it and push in and then turn it to align to the opening. So we're going to align the driver's side hinge and slide it in. And we're going to align the passenger side hinge by lining it up, slowly lifting the tailgate until it slides in. It's in. We're going to reinstall our latches by sliding the rod in through here and just guide it down this end like so. And slide your latch into place. Make sure the bolt holes line up. Grab your latch bolt. Start that by hand. Grab your T45 and tighten it down. Now make sure before you fully seat it that your bolt in the back for your cable is lined up. I'm going to reinstall passenger side tailgate latch. Take the tailgate latch, the lock rod, slide it through. Grab your bolt, position your latch in place. And start your bolt a couple of threads by hand so you're not cross-threading. Have your T45. Tighten it down. And make sure your bolt hole for your cable is in the right place before you tighten it fully. So there's two parts to your handle and lock mechanism. This is what you see on the outside, and this goes in from the outside. Slide it in, push it up. You see these two pins here where your bolts go. The top piece of that mechanism goes straight down over those pins, and your two 10mm bolts lock that in place. The last step to making your latches functional and your handle functional is to attach these two rods. Grab this driver's side rod, put it in there, press the green latch back down. Same thing on the passenger side. Pull the cover up, put your latch rod, and clip it back in. Last step to securing the latch rod are the clips. We'll push in from the bottom, like so. One on the passenger side. So we're going to reinstall the tailgate cable. Remember to keep the same orientation, the bolt, the lock washer, and the other washer. This will thread into your latch mechanism. Now that that final bolt's in on the latch mechanism, we can go back and tighten this down 100%. Now the other half of the tailgate cable goes on this pin. Push it in, pull it back, make sure this tab is under, and release. We're going to reinstall the driver's side tailgate cable. Slide that bolt in there. And that slides into the other bolt on the latch. A couple of threads by hand to make sure it's not cross thread. Take your T45. tighten it down. And now you can tighten down the other bolt in the latch as well. And we're just going to put this tailgate cable over the pin, slide back, make sure this tab is under, and release. So at this point, now you want to install your plastic trim back on the top of the tailgate. Line up your holes on the plastic and the tailgate and push in. Should be some clips that engage. So this vehicle did not come in with them, but normally there will be plastic push clips that will set your plastic tailgate trim on. You just push them in. Next step is to take your metal trim piece, the covers in the latch mechanism and the lock mechanism, set it down, and bolt it down. So we're just going to put the screws back in the trim cover. I like to start them by hand. They are a T30. At this point, you've transferred over all your parts to a new tailgate. You should be able to just close your tailgate, and you're done.
When only the best will do, demand TRQ. The only company that lets you view before you do. TRQ is committed to offering the highest quality aftermarket auto parts that are engineered for peace of mind. Thanks for using and viewing with TRQ.